Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 15th of June, 2015. The moon today is transiting the early stages of the sign of Gemini, where it will be passing through the nakshatra or lunar mansion of Rohini, which is actually ruled by the moon. If we want to understand Rohini more efficiently, we need to take a look at the nakshatras in general and part of what their function is. The nakshatras are considered the 27 wives of the moon. And as the moon is the fastest moving planet, then it's no wonder that he's actually a pretty busy guy in that regard. So it's actually the wives of a specific deity in Vedic mythology that are responsible for the Shakti, or the energy of that particular deity. And the moon's responsibility is reflecting the light of the sun. And what does the sun represent? It's the individual soul. So the moon reflects the light of the individual soul. So we can look at the moon as consciousness, also known as manas, or the sensory-oriented nature of the mind. So the nakshatras are responsible for the growth of consciousness along the lines of whatever planet might be transiting through them. Okay? And Rohini is actually considered the most favored wife of the moon. So the energy of Rohini itself is about growth. It's also connected with the Vedic god Brahma. Brahma is the creative aspect of God, always creating new forms once old forms have been destroyed. Okay, so with this, there's the potential today that you're likely going to find yourself, if you're wise, seeking new solutions to old problems. It's probably because you're coming up against some resistance in your life in an attempt to try to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And it's actually those moments that we're experiencing the deepest level of challenge that we also have the potential to undergo the deepest level of growth. And that in itself is a very positive thing. And that's being ushered in through a strong moon, even though we're close to the new moon, in the sign of Rohini. So it's bringing the potential for a deep level of growth, albeit at the hands of some hardship and likely feeling as if you're struggling in an effort to do so. The answers are not going to come today through going off tilting at windmills, just trying one attempt after another to create an answer, but more upon reflection. And as I said before, looking for new solutions to old problems, securing what you've learned already, and looking for new solutions. The lunar tithi today, or the day of the moon, is Krishna Chaturdashi. It's the 14th day of the dark half of the moon as we're approaching the new moon on the 16th. And with this particular energy, Krishna Chaturdashi is connected to both Kali and Shiva, which are fierce aspects of God that come along and destroy. So the concept here is trying to destroy the obstruction that you're facing, trying to cut through the difficulty, mainly because you're feeling like you're not getting the answers that you're looking for. But it's not likely to produce the result that you're desiring. The solar lunar yoga today is called Shula, which is a spike. And it's through Shula that we actually tend to, or actually stand to, achieve and cover the most ground. Shula is the concept of a spike which secures something and holds something down. So the idea here is to secure what you've learned already, to secure what you've gained already. And from what you've gained already, look for some new solutions to the same problems that you've been dealing with, because it's quite likely that the ground that you've covered and the things that you have attained have come through this very same approach. And it is this same approach, albeit a new approach, that's going to bring the level of results that you're seeking. Now, this can tie in with any aspect of your life dependent upon where the influencing planets are transiting. If you'd like for me to take a look at that or anything else for you, I do offer a vast range of astrological services available through the link in the bottom left-hand corner of this video. There's also a link further down the page in the description area. I also wanted to mention that if you've been enjoying these Vedic lunar scopes, I am also teaching a course with fellow astrologer Ryan Korzak, and that's going to be later on in the autumn, probably late autumn or early winter, dependent upon when we complete the recording of it. That'll be available for you, and you can look for short little videos that are going to be taken from this sometime in the near future. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 15th of June, 2015. Until tomorrow, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.